Alright, so pretty much, bro. Back to what I was getting at. Like, me personally, I think everyone needs to know about emotional maturity because the way that it plays such a huge part in pretty much your everyday life. Like, a lot of people don't even realize how unaware they are of themselves and their surroundings and shit. And it's a reason for me every day to understand where I'm at and where I'm going in life. Because, bro, I see so much shit where I just be like, and mind you, I'm in a workplace where I talk to people every day. I'm dealing with people every day. Even though, okay, yeah, it's the same faces, right? It's the same faces. So I know these people, and a lot of them ain't who they think they is. A lot of the times you can sit there and say, oh, I do da da da. I am da 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 da. I move in such a way that da 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 type shit. You may think you do things that you are. You may think you are a certain way, and then you ask a peer around you, somebody who watches you throughout the day, throughout the week. You ask them, who am I? They tell you somebody who totally different. You might sit there and think, okay, I'm Jacob. I read books. I like to smoke. I like to play games. Somebody else might see me and say, this person clearly hates reading. Even though I know myself, right? So I like reading. It's cool. But I'm just saying, in that perspective, I may say, oh, I do, or I like, or I am, and somebody else might say something totally different. It's always cool. It's always a good thing to keep your awareness, your self-awareness, which also ties into emotional maturity. It's cool to keep your self-awareness at the forefront of your mind to make sure you're always on point. Like, I think it's a good thing to always be on point regardless though. Like, I think it's the way I move, me personally, I feel like I'm always on point. Now somebody else could say, oh, he's definitely not on point. But me, and I don't feel the way I feel for no reason. Me, I feel like I'm always on point. You know what I'm saying? You can't catch me slipping nowhere at all. Like, even when I'm asleep. Nah, you definitely could catch me when I'm asleep. But, you know, let's get back to the topic though. Emotional maturity, bro, for sure. Like, when you learn how important that is, you definitely get an understanding of how to move as a person and how other people move as a person. And then it helps you understand a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was having this conversation with my homie at work, right? And she was saying that, you know, she's dealt with a couple dudes in their life who've had a female try to check her about talking to that guy. Because I'm pretty sure we've all seen that before, right? Like, say you was say you had a girlfriend, or you had a boyfriend, whoever's watching this, and that person was a little insecure, right? And there's nothing wrong with being insecure. I mean, we human, bro, and we all grow up just children. We all just grown children, bro, for real. I got insecurities, so it's nothing wrong with being insecure. But say they a little insecure, right? They might need a little reassurance whenever they see you talking to the opposite gender. You know, cool. You know, shit like that. Say you at work, and I've seen this scenario happen, so of course I'm about to use it as an example. Say you at work, right? And you watch a girl or a boy walk up to your person. Now, an emotional mature thing might be to say, okay, because in my situation, right, me, the way I am insecure. So like, if I see my girl go up to another dude, or a dude go up to my girl, I'm automatically assuming there's something going on. I'm automatically, like, it's automatic up here, just going like, oh, they talking about something behind my back, or this blunt is hitting right now. Holy shit. So yeah. So in my mind, I'm thinking they already fucking with each other. They already, you know what I'm saying? Yo, the way I'll jump to an assumption so fast is crazy, bro, for real. So, in my case, I do need a little reassurance. Like, if I see the opposite gender talking to my person, oh yeah, I'm gonna need some reassurance about what the fuck y'all was talking about. And I don't think it's nothing wrong for that. If you can't offer that, if you can't give me that reassurance on that conversation, then we don't need to be together. Why? Because that's something that I need. That ain't a want. That's something I need. Because if I don't get that, it's gonna fuck with me up, bro. It's gonna fuck with me so bad, I'll start building resentment against you. I'll hate your ass. For real. And that's what happened in my past relationship. I hate your ass. And it's crazy because I say that now. I was so unaware of this in the past. I'm talking about I'm dealing with this person, and I don't even mean for this to turn into no story time or whatever, but I'm dealing with this person, right? And it's this one nigga on the page. Like, he was just one of those. Like, he was staying in a woman's face. And I ain't gonna lie, attractive dude though. Dark skin, dreads, attractive guy, I can admit. And it don't faze me to admit, attractive dude. So of course, what I'm thinking, bro? You already know. I'm hella in my mind. I'm like, what the fuck is they talking about? And then the laughing. What the fuck is y'all talking about? And what the fuck is y'all laughing for? Come on now. What the fuck is y'all? Now, this is the problem working with coworkers, but that's a whole, or excuse me, this is the problem with dating coworkers, but that's a whole nother situation, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother, little shit. Little shit. That's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm a victim of that. So yeah, I'm watching them. They conversating, they maneuvering and shit. And that shit was fucking with me so bad. So bad. I won't lie to you. As a man, I can admit that shit hurt my feelings. No cap. But again, I'm not who I am now, who I was then. I'm not that same person. So that guy, younger me, I can sympathize because I still feel the same way, but I handle myself way better now. You know what I'm saying? I get myself in check way better to the point where I'm not even, I either address it on the spot or it's dead. And of course, I'm not dealing with no female right now. I got girls I talk to, girls I like, girls I fuck with. But I'm single as a fucking Pringle right now. I'm chilling like a villain. And the only reason that I could feel like how I feel right now is because I done been through a lot of shit in the past. I done dealt with a lot of shit, bro. So, of course, who I am now is not who I was then. So I was and I could say honestly speaking, I was way worse at handling myself, handling my emotions, going back to emotional maturity, handling my finance. I was just a loose goose, my nigga. And then on top of that, trying to deal with another relationship. I thought we died right quick. So yeah, I was way worse at handling a bunch of shit back then. And trying to deal with a relationship on top of that, should have known that wasn't gonna work. Dead ass. Because this person was not at all. Like, I'm talking about what they call it, unrequited love. The love where I will do anything for you, you ain't gonna do shit for me. Talk about that unrequited love, boy. That'll have you feeling like, damn, like, I'm really not worth shit, huh? That I ain't gonna lie. It's a video in my phone of me, like, trying to have a conversation with my cell phone camera. Nigga broke out crying about that shit. I done cried about it a lot. Fuck it, nigga, we here. We here and I done cried about that shit so many times, she has no idea. She probably heard it like once on the phone, twice on the phone. I'm an emotional ass nigga, I can admit. I'm an emotional ass nigga. That's why I need to be, you ain't finna play with me. I need to be with somebody who care. You can't play with me. Why? I'm too sensitive for it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm too sensitive for it. I'm just, like, and I know as a man, right, it's certain shit you just can't let falter you. You know what I'm saying? It's certain shit you just can't let move you off your pivot. Like I said, I'm not who I was then, who I am now. So that was me. That was raw me. There was no healing. There was no healing. There was no emotional maturity. There was no self-awareness. There was no understanding of life. And there was pretty much no understanding of how to move as a man or anything like that. Mind you, I didn't grow up without it. I didn't grow up with a dad. Unfortunately, I don't give him no slack for it, but I feel like that's what fucked me the most. Bent me over, doggy style. Word too. Not having a dad, man, that shit plays a part in emotional maturity. Cause, I mean, of course, that dad is supposed to give you structure. I definitely did not have structure. Like I said, loose goose. I was out the ass, doing whatever. I was doing whatever. Oh my goodness. And I look back and like I said, I sympathize with myself because that's younger me. And I got Child Jake on lock. I love that nigga. That's my boy. That's my boy. But I can admit when I done some stupid shit. And when I done did some stupid shit. And I'm still doing stupid shit. I'm better at not doing stupid shit now. But I'm still doing stupid shit. For sure. You know, we humans. We gonna fuck up. And I'm only 21. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget. I'm only a child. I'm just starting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting into the whole trying to adult shit, trying to keep it together, trying to make it wherever in life, right? Trying to go wherever I'm going. So I'm still gonna fuck up. I'm still human. God gave us the ability. Spirit gave us the ability. So I'm never gonna denounce that. But back then, it was worse because I didn't have an understanding of where it was coming from, why it was coming, when it was coming, how it was coming, whichever the other W is, or whatever the fuck you would describe that as. But yes, I didn't have an idea. But boy, when I tell you, I got it on lock now. I got it on lock. Because I understand who I am as a person. Just off what I've been through and the way I've grown in the past 2-3 years, it's shown me, bro, like, life is only up from here for real. Like, life is really on its way up. I probably should not have done that. But, see, like I said, I be doing stupid shit. But yeah, man, emotional maturity is the most important thing to understand. I say emotional maturity and self-awareness. That's the most important shit to understand in your life, my nigga. As far as getting to the root problem of all who you is, all your soul, as far as doing that, those are the two most important things. You can't fuck with those. Like, you gotta get those right. Because if you don't get those right, you're gonna go your whole life. People gonna be sitting there saying all types of shit about you. And you just ain't. Denial everywhere across the board. I ain't saying that's for all people. Because I feel like everybody gonna turn the leaf at one point. So, I would hope. But yeah, emotional maturity is important. It's a way to understand not only yourself, but to understand others as well. I like that. Facts. That just hyped me up a little bit. But, I mean, I can explain it. I didn't say it because I ain't know what it meant. I can explain what the fuck I just said. Because definitely, bro, you got to think. You'll get to a point of understanding yourself so much that you'll be able to see, not necessarily yourself, but see traits. And then you start adding it up. You start doing math. 2 + 2, 4. 3 + 3, 6. You start doing math. So it all starts making sense. Now, a crazy transition, right? A clear transition of who I was in the past and who I am now. A clear transition. Everybody at work thinks I'm the oldest brother, knowing I'm the youngest. Knowing I'm the youngest, probably in the department. I'm only 21. I work with straight adults, grown women. I work with straight adults, bro. Straight adults and nothing but adults. So I'm around all types of mindsets every single day. Every single day. It's so so interesting to me, bro. I'm around a bunch of mindsets every day. Look, man, all I'm gonna say is try to get an understanding of who you is, right? Try to get an understanding of how you move, that too. A lot of shit comes from the past. Hope you know you gotta fix the past. You gotta fix, I was about to try to say some slick shit. You gotta fix the past to have a stable future. For sure. For sure. A lot of people think the past don't matter. Why? Because they just going forward. They don't ever look back. They're just going forward. And ain't nothing wrong with that. It's certain ways that people grow up where I realize you kind of have to move a certain way based off your environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas from the hood, you gotta move a certain way because based off your environment, nigga, if your head ain't on a swivel, if you ain't constantly, you gonna get caught. Same with somebody who had to avoid some serious trauma in the past. Just to be able to get through it. There are people with multiple personalities because of something they went through that just traumatized the most ever-loving soul into being like 5 different people in one person. Think about that, my nigga. And you think the past don't matter? Bro, please, look into your past, bro. See who you is. Find out who you is. It's so important. That shit's so important. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Y'all have a good day.